Holy shit! What'd I tell you, boys?
Holy shit, this is a fuckload of money.
A special forces unit discovered a massive stash of cash hidden behind a wall. The entire house was like a giant vault. They filled transport trucks to the brim, but still couldn't clear out all the cash. The drug lords would be back soon, so they had to evacuate quickly. But the greedy ones wanted to load up with more cash.
Stop digging more out. We got all this to deal with.
Got a couple more loads.
In the 10 years I've been working with you, Tom, you have never missed a hard out!
Just as everyone was at an impasse, the drug lord returned early. So they set the entire house on fire and drove away with hundreds of millions of dollars. They arrived safely at the rendezvous point. The helicopter sent to pick them up flew in, but a new problem arose.
That's $250 million!
We stole 250 million? I'm definitely getting a Ferrari! Are you sure?
Let's go! If that scale is even close to being right, we're gonna have a weight issue! What's the issue? This helo can carry 9,000 pounds! That's 9,000 and 2,000 feet! If we want to get to the ocean, we gotta fly over the fucking Andes, man!
But no one was willing to give up the money, so they decided to take a chance and fly with all the cash on board. To ensure safety, they had to stay at an altitude of 500 meters. But when they reached the Andes Mountains, the plane began to shake as soon as it started climbing. The pressure on the fuselage increased and the shaking grew more violent. They had no choice but to jettison several bags of cash. Suddenly, smoke began billowing from the propeller and the plane went into a steep nosedive. Only then did they realize the gravity of the situation.
Lose the money, or we're all gonna die!
They had no choice but to drop most of the bills again. The bills landed in a field of crops. The helicopter also made an emergency landing in the field due to mechanical failure. Fortunately, the helicopter did not explode. But by then, a large crowd of villagers had gathered around the bills. Soldiers approached to negotiate, but the villagers refused to return the bills. In a moment of desperation, one soldier fired his gun and shot a villager. Afterward, the leader negotiated with the local chieftain and offered $10 million in compensation. They also purchased several mules to use as pack animals. As they crossed the Andes on foot, one of the mules unfortunately fell off a cliff. Tens of millions of dollars were scattered to the winds. They began to regret their decision, and arguments even broke out among them. Before long, they reached a steep, rocky area. They had to carry the cash by hand.